Wanted to share my thoughts on the two new RNG boxes. I did a video kind of covering what's in them and just how they work and everything like that. And I just felt like it'd be a good idea to follow up and give my thoughts. So, personally, after buying about 7 or 8 of each of these boxes, just in my opinion, I feel like these are just kind of a money grab. And these remind me exactly like the Plentiful Harvest traits a couple of months back, where everyone was going crazy for them because they had the pink wings and the carnation outfit and everything like that. And the Playful Harvest trait I really wasn't a fan of either. Again, I felt like it just was kind of like an RNG money grab. And these are kind of the same thing in my opinion. And there's a couple of reasons why. So the first thing is they're just outright too expensive in my opinion. 139 NC coin a piece is really pricey. And to buy 10 of them, you can get a little bit of a discount in the Harmon store, but they're about like $12.50, which is really close to $20. I would say maybe like roughly around $17 an NC coin. So it's pretty pricey for these traits just to get like 10 of them. And the rewards are just not really up to par to what I think. Maybe I just have really bad RNG, but I really don't get anything good from these RNG boxes or anything. The things that always, appeal to me, and I would say most people, of course, is the high tier gems, the sacred oils, and of course the premium transformation stones. Oh yeah, and let's not forget the Purian spirit stones. Those are really expensive right now, so everyone wants those. But I never see any of those things. Honestly, I just get a whole bunch of dumplings. Oh, the really good meat dumplings. I love those, but I really get a lot of the dumplings. That's the main thing I get. And just a few kind of crappy stuff. I gotten the pet pack, which is okay, and these are actually pretty nice too because I can use them for social primers. But overall, the money I've spent on these is just not really rewarding at all. And again, it could all come up to my RNG just being pure shit, but I feel like most people would agree that these RNG traits are just kind of a scam. And in my opinion, I just kind of have learned from these that saving your money is probably the best idea just for Trove. At least Trove is way cheaper than this, and Trove actually has a lot of great items. And Trove, I've never really felt scammed from. Like these RNG chests that I bought over the couple months, every time they come out, I feel kind of scammed from them, and that's not really a good feeling in my opinion. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. So I've just kind of learned, just kind of to ignore these RNG boxes. Maybe buy like 2 or 3 and just kind of save your money for Trove, because Trove will always give you some decent stuff. I've gotten some of my really high tier gems like these from Trove, and Trove is just always rewarding, and I feel like just saving your money and ignoring the RNG boxes that are really expensive is probably the best idea. Another thing that really bothers me is the whole cryptogram system. So basically you have these cryptograms and you can use them to buy stuff from the Dragon Express. So you kind of have like a for sure way to get some of the items you want. But the problem is that it really bothers me is that the envelopes from the boxes, they give the cryptograms, but it's a RNG chance. So every time you open a box, it's an RNG chance that you get a cryptogram. It's not guaranteed. I feel like every time you open a box, it should be guaranteed that you get at least 1 cryptogram because you're spending money on that box. And it doesn't make sense that you get an RNG chance for that too. Another thing that I really don't like is that some of the things are really overpriced. So if you look at this, it's 80 cryptogram for 1 gem. And I get these are higher tier gems, so obviously they should be a little bit hard to get. But 80 cryptogram is kind of overkill, especially when it's RNG to get them. Like I'd understand if you had a guaranteed chance every time, but honestly, even then, you're opening up a lot of boxes. You're spending well over 100 boxes. I mean, $100 in boxes just to get like 1 tier gem, one of the gems. And of course, you might get one from the crate or something like that, but it's just kind of a dumb system. I honestly think they could have made it like 30 or maybe 40 max cryptograms for the gems. That would make a little more sense, but 80 is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. But that's kind of my thoughts. I just honestly don't like the whole thing. I get, maybe if you really want the Star Slayer cape or outfit, you want the whole set, maybe spending some money on it is a good idea, but overall, I just feel like it's kind of a money grab, and all these RNG boxes are kind of feeling the same. So my honest thoughts is just kind of save your money for Trove.